We're at Heathrow Airport. I'm on the ground because I'm trying to get some rest.
It even has the flight number.
We're in the airport.
In Italy, and we're just like, where is
All that good stuff. It is about 1:20 in the morning. So we're at London Heathrow Airport, and we have to wait like 9 more hours until the flight, but we're only going to wait like 7 more hours until we go check in, stuff like that. Maybe 6. I don't know. I've set an alarm for 5 because I'm going to try and get some rest. But it's my birthday. It doesn't feel like a birthday. Happy birthday to Cana. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
What the hell? I went to go jump into like happy birthday to you, and she had switched the whole thing up.
Sorry. You could do many more on Channel 4 and
Scooby-Doo on Channel 2, because we learned that one earlier today.
and the Big Fat Lady on Channel 80. Oh, the things we learned. See, it's like we learned this kind of stuff from Abby, and then Abby learns red, the blood of angry men from me. The dark of ages pass, red, the world about to dawn, black, the night that ends at last.
You know, that's really appropriate for right now. Tonight better freaking out.
It probably won't. It's 4:48 in the morning.
Why are you recording right now? It's like the devil's hour.
Pretty much.
I haven't slept at all, so no.
Brave soul.
Veronica and I got maybe 2.5 hours of sleep, maybe 3. But Abby played mom and stayed up. That and she couldn't sleep. But then she tried to sleep and that didn't work out so well. But pretty much everyone.
Yes, that's just pretty much everyone is conscious now.
But that's mostly because a lot of the restaurants are opening up at 5, because that's when a lot of like the security checkpoints are opening at 5. Everything's pretty much opening at 5. So we're pretty much gonna grab our last breakfast together, which
Sad face.
yeah, and then we're gonna go check in. Veronica and I are at the same terminal, so we'll be together for a little bit longer at least.
Yep.
Abby's in this terminal.
Convenient.
Yeah. Veronica and I have to take another like train kind of thing to get to the other terminal.
And I have those bags that don't have 4 wheels on them, so that's gonna be fun.
Thanks, parents, for the bags. But yeah, she has one of those little carty thingies.
Definitely.
Except we're not going to Hogwarts. We're going home from Hogwarts. But yeah, that's about where we are right now. And we're contemplating life and what life means.
Philosophical point.
Yes, and
Insert.
if life is worth the like 8.45 minute flight to Newark, which is an awful place to begin with. And then I have to get from Newark to then I have to get from Newark to Nashville. And it's my birthday, and I'm hungry. Nothing's open. All I want is a Coke. Is that so much to ask?
Yes.
Apparently, but SpaghettiOs?
I like that I can see your reaction.
Thanks for the offer of the birthday present, but I'm okay. Don't throw them at me either. But yeah, so this is where we are. This is what life has come to. I had to say goodbye to
Veronica and Abby. Abby wasn't that difficult because it's just like, oh, I'll see you in January when school starts back up. And Veronica was a bit more difficult because obviously I won't, well, she lives in Boston, but I'll be seeing her again in March, so it won't be too bad. But we thought that we would hopefully meet up once we were past security, but her flight leaves earlier than mine, so she's already through check-in probably, so there's that. But oy. So I'm stuck in what I call airport purgatory. I was like 45 minutes early to my check-in time, so they basically told me, oh, you have to wait because you can't check in earlier than 3 hours. So I'm waiting outside the checking place and waiting a half an hour. But my flight is at 10:25 and it's close to 7. Actually, I think it's 7, so I only have to wait like a half an hour more just to be safe. And then I'll check in, and then I'll wait for 3 hours, but I'll be waiting by my gate, so it'll be okay. And then I'll be on the long journey home, but I'll be going to Newark. And Dad just texted me and said that the flight from Newark to Nashville might be iffy because we're supposed to get storms, which makes me a little wary. But hey, we'll see how that goes. I'm finally at the gate. Gate 2. I'm exhausted. After having to check my carry-on, not my backpack. My backpack's here. And my coat. But it's like having to check, I had to check my other carry-on, which was expensive and made me upset. But besides that, it's been pretty painless. So that's good. The gate will open in about 10 minutes, and then we'll start boarding in about 30 after that. 40? Something like that. But I'm eating food, considering that I haven't really had a meal since Rome. So that's a long time. But yeah, it's pretty empty right now. It's gonna be a big plane. And when I was looking at the seating stuff when I was checking in, it looks like it's gonna be a full flight. So that'll be interesting. Plus side, I have a window seat, so that's good. And I have a window seat on the other one back, so that's good. I just hope that the weather doesn't interfere with my Newark to Nashville one. That would suck. But here's hoping. I'm prepared for a long flight home, and I love my seat. I've got a window so I can lean up against it. Nobody's there yet. Got a little TV. Wonderful people. It's gonna be good. I'm really happy. 8.5 hours though. That's gonna be long. That was torture. Whew. I'm in the Newark Airport now. That's kind of busy. And we're about to board for Nashville. I don't know, where's the board? There's the board. It says Nashville. But, yeah, I panicked. Because I saw, this is my ticket, but I saw this and thought that was my flight time, like when it would take off. And that was just when it started boarding. And I panicked and was like, I'm not gonna get to go home and it's my birthday. Oh, funny thing about it being my birthday. The guy who was checking out my passport at security was like, when he handed it back, he didn't say, oh, you know, you can go on. He was just like, happy birthday. Not like total deadpan. It was really funny. But yeah, I'll be home soon.
I'm headed to baggage claim. I'm gonna get to see my parents soon. I'm stopping on the middle of the walking sidewalk. But I'm excited. This was a good end to the trip, even though today was really long. Bittersweet, but I'm glad this is over. I miss my Harlaxton family, but I'm glad to have my real family back.